Hello and welcome to another edition of Workforce Water Cooler. I'm Leslie and joining me is my good buddy Brian. I'm so glad to see you back.
You dropped me like a bad habit for like 2 months there,
I
Leslie.
mean, it's been crazy. We've had
Yeah,
so many people clamoring to
yeah.
be on Workforce Water Cooler, and really, you have been quite the gentleman in saying, "Hey, you can have my spotlight for a while."
Right.
Um, so you deserve a round of applause for being so accommodating because we have had, we've got a lot of special guests lately.
It was my dream when we started this that it would be able to live on past my legacy. And so yeah, no. And Leslie, you're the queen of this. It's your show. I'm just a guest. So, this is good. It's good to be back.
Well, I'm very happy to see you. And this edition is on, we're getting into late October. We're getting close to Halloween. And just to give every water cooler viewer a heads up, the board staff are planning on dressing up on Halloween. So I'm excited about that. I don't know, Brian, I want to know what you are dressing up as, but then I also don't. So,
Yeah, I
do
think you
you?
may have too high expectations. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it for a surprise. So
Okay, all right.
maybe I don't even know.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know what I'm going to do yet because we have a costume. I have a costume for another event, and I cannot reveal that costume. But
Uh-oh.
it is like my husband and if I came in that costume solo, it just wouldn't make any sense. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so water cooler viewers, be sure to follow our social media on Halloween, because we're gonna go all out.
There we go. I'm looking
That's
forward
right.
to it. Yes.
But Halloween ends and then we get into November and we are crazy busy. We have so many events in November.
Yeah. Last we knew we had a handful, so they could have gone up since we hit record. But we we have been bringing job fairs en masse throughout the year, and we will end with a bang in November with five, no less than five, um, job fair hiring events serving employers in our region. So we will have an opportunity to reach students on campuses. We will have the ability to still do our Talent Tuesday that has been meeting in different counties. And then we will be doing a unique one to reach another one of our focus populations, both students and adults, with New Americans, the network job fairs, we're calling it, New
Yes.
Americans and Employers Together, net work job fair. So these all just kind of ended up culminating around the same time, and we're going to be, yeah, we're going to be trying to serve our employers before the holidays. As we know, December's a tight month to try to get these kind of things to happen. But we've often asked our employers, what can we do to help? And a lot of times the number one thing we get asked to do and what we offer is job fairs. And so, look, we're not going to disappoint. Christmas is coming early in November.
That's right. That's right. So five job fairs in November. And I will be adding in graphics, but I'm just going to go through the dates. You mentioned the different groups, the groups and areas that we'll be focusing on. The first job fair, November 1st at Sky CTC. So
That's right.
we're having a job fair in the main building. They're on Loop Drive, and it's for students, but it's also open to the public as well.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to have it in Building L. That's their newest. That's the, more front-facing two-story
Yep,
building there at Sky CTC. It's got tons of parking off to the side. We definitely want to get students in some certain academic areas to come check those out. So we'll have those details listed. But yeah, if anybody from the wider community who's not a SkyCTC student wants to connect with companies in those industries, we would invite them to come as well.
Oh, sure. And we will have this listed on or it's already listed on our Facebook page under events. If you go to our website, go to the events tab, and we've got a calendar. So there is no excuse for not knowing the details, because we are putting it everywhere we possibly can. So that's November 1st. We're
Yep.
starting day one. The next on the schedule is November 8th, which is also Election Day. November 8th in Allen County, and we're going to be in it's on Court Street. It's the Washington Center
That's right.
building.
Yep.
So excellent location. We already have, I believe, 4 employers signed up, and I expect, several more for the event.
Yeah, and this is a good time to say, I mean, for the SkyCTC one, we are inviting ones that are aligned to the, like I said, academic area. That's going to be the focus for that one. But for this one in Allen County, this is open to the wider, industries, all cross section of industries. So if you're interested, definitely if you're Allen County based, we would love to have you there. We are targeting Allen County residents with this job fair. So that's definitely one of our, again, traveling roadshow kind of talent Tuesdays that we do. And Allen County will get the love here in November. And the Washington Center is going to be great enough to host and help us promote this as well. So connect with us, do the intake form on our website. Let us know you're interested in this event.
Yes, and we have been throwing out the idea of, along with people standing up holding signs, vote for this person or that person, we will be holding signs for the job fair. We think that might be a good thing to do. So,
Yep.
after you vote, then go get a job.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, this works in that word of mouth, right? Like, so if somebody is in between jobs, not really sure where to start. I mean, these personal conversations, we just can't take these out of the equation of a job search. I mean, Google searches, Indeed, all these programs that are out there. I mean, it is the, midnight way to do a job search and to try to, let somebody know you're interested. But the good old fashioned meeting face to face, showing up ready, presenting well. I mean, the employers still really love this method as well.
Yes.
A lot of doors can really open this way, and it cuts that clutter of some of these online systems that sometimes may not let job seekers be seen the way they want to be seen. So, it's messy space, but when it happens in person, you make that connection, you put a name with a face, and, we've even had people get interviewed and even hired, shortly thereafter through these events. So definitely for the job seekers, we want to let people know, yeah, come vote and be civilly involved, be civically involved that day, but also help get the word out to people that that need a job that should be showing up that day.
Absolutely. And I would like to add, for these Talent Tuesday events, if someone comes and they're like, "Oh, I don't really see an employer that matches up with me," they will be connecting with our 2, business services team members. And let me tell you, these people work their tail off to get individuals connected with companies. And it's so, it's like you have an advocate on your side. And it makes the job search process so much easier. And, there's so much support that is out there and so much assistance. So I would say if you're in Allen County, you need to come. Washington Center will be there from 10 to 2. And, it is definitely worth your while.
We won't leave you hanging. Come check it out.
That's right. All right. November 16th, we are going to be at the Kentucky Career Center in Barron County. So this will be this setup will be a little bit different in that when you picture a job fair, you picture, a big room with tables and people walking through and all that. This is going to be more intimate where the employers will have, a different, like, private area where they can speak one-on-one with you. I think it really is ideal. It gets you right there with the employer, and it eliminates sort of the the way, I don't know, with job fairs, sometimes it's sort of you just walk through and you don't really engage, and this really promotes that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
So yeah, like you
excited.
said, more intimate venue and our local career center there in Glasgow. So again, invitation to both of our customers, employers and job seekers, anybody needing assistance that's in this job hunting mode right now or will be by mid-November. I mean, we definitely would encourage you to connect with us. Again, we've got the intake form for the employers, so let us know they're interested. And we'll be doing a lot of promotion for that. But again, a good old-fashioned mixer, trying to get people in the room together, meet up, make some matches happen, and get some people in the workforce for these companies, and get people on great jobs here in our region.
All right, then November 17th, the
The
next
next day,
day,
yeah,
the very next day, we're having a really big event. We have a lot of community partners helping with this event. It's called Network, and that stands for New Americans and Employers Team Work. So
yep,
this event is focusing on the new American population. Again, it's open to everyone, but we're trying to really highlight employers that are making efforts to work with new Americans.
that's right. We have a lot of them, so we've just opened up this process, the past month and closed it this week, and we will be making decisions here in the next day or two to let our employers know who made the cut because we had more apply, which is a great problem than we had space
Yes.
available to host them. But we've got wonderful community partners that are in this space serving immigrants and refugees every day. What we know as a workforce board is that a lot of them have, unfortunately, well, we should say successfully been able to get jobs outside of our region, but not good for us because we want them to live, work, and play, in the South Central Kentucky region if there's opportunity for them to. And we think we've found some great opportunities and great companies that are willing to give them a lot of good career advancing opportunities
Yes.
at different levels of where they can start with their English comprehension right now. So that's an important factor. Just like high school and college students, traditional high school and college students, especially the traditional age college students, don't always have a lot of work experience. So they might have the education, but not a lot of work experience. And that is something that employers have to know when they start out. Folks that are born in other countries that are now calling South Central Kentucky their home will have different levels of English, and they'll bring lots of different levels of experience, professionally and life experience as well, of course. But we want to know that there's a match for them. So, yeah, we're leaning on a lot of our community partners to help us promote this. We're going to have interpreters available, and it's been years since we've tried something like this for this audience. But again, trying to customize who the audience and what the event is geared towards, and what the job seekers can expect to connect to, and what the employers can expect to receive. So just like we're doing stuff with the students, knowing how they can get landing the opportunities before they graduate high school or college, we want to know that we can connect our immigrants and refugees, especially those who are not working and those who have to work outside of our region right now.
Right. And that's the big thing for me. That's the thing that, pulls it at my heart when I hear people talking about, oh, I spend an hour driving to work. They're living in Bowling Green or South Central Kentucky, and they're driving an hour to work, and then they're
Yeah.
having to drive an hour home.
Yeah.
So they are missing valuable time with their family. And so that's the thing that, in addition to all the economic stuff, on a personal level,
Hmm.
we want new Americans to thrive in this community, and having more time with your family and more time to not be on the job. I
Yep.
mean, that's crucial. So that's one of the things that really, has drawn me to this event. It would be wonderful to say we've helped so many new Americans find employment here, so they're not spending 2 hours of their day
Yeah.
driving,
Yep.
outside of the region and sometimes outside of the state.
Yep.
That's crazy. We don't want we don't want people to
Right.
do that.
Right.
And ending out the month, November 29th at Sky CTC. Again, we're doing an event, and this one I believe is more geared toward healthcare,
Yes.
the healthcare sector.
Yep, yep. So we're going to encourage students that are finishing their degrees in that to be able to connect with a local employer again before they graduate for the various job opportunities that are going to be available to them. And even students that might not finish in December, that might have a couple more semesters left, if they can get something in their field now while they're
Yeah.
studying, we want to be able to make that connection happen. So SkyCTC is an outstanding partner, and they're outstanding at connecting students to employment. But what we're trying to do in this event, and we're bookending the month, right? We're starting it and we're ending it there at SkyCTC with these focused events, these Talent Tuesdays. So we're really just trying to get the employers on campus so they can again have that face-to-face mixing opportunity for students to talk to employers and employers to connect to the students.
All
And so
right.
they don't go outside of our region for work, so they stay to the home base here.
Right, right. This is, South Central Kentucky is an amazing place, and we want people to realize how many opportunities are here. So that's a huge driver in what we're doing with
Yep.
these events. So, for job seekers, for employers, I would say our website, southcentralworkforce.com, our Facebook page. Uh, we've got information everywhere. So if you're interested in participating in these events, please, especially for employers, you do have to fill out the application so we know and can get all that stuff processed.
Yep.
But Brian, thank you so very much. Again, so good to see your face. Um, and
You may
and
not be
have
seeing it next week. I might have a mask on. It is for
Well,
Halloween
that's
edition.
true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. We will take lots of photos. We will be posting lots of Halloween photos. But again, lots of stuff going on in November. Job fairs aplenty. It's raining job fairs in South Central Kentucky. All
That's
right.
right.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you,
And
Leslie.
all right, we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.